Greetings from the Countdown Newsroom, high atop Studio 33 in New York. Here are the worst persons of the day. Our bronze to Governor Chris Christie of New Jersey, who this week went from the supposed great white hope of the Republican presidential field to being just another self-serving, cheesy politician. Christie has made his name as a cost cutter, going after the unions, going after the firemen, after the cops, the local residents' rights to vote for higher taxes even if they wanted them, etc. But none of the cutting applies, evidently, to him. Governor Christie took a trip on a state police helicopter. No problem there. He is the governor. Except it was a trip on a state police helicopter so he could go see his son's high school baseball game. Incredibly bad form, but still, there was something to be said for his level of paternal responsibility there. Until he left the game in the fifth inning to go meet with a bunch of Iowa Republicans who want him to run for the presidential nomination. After a week of criticism, a Christie spokeswoman, a veritable new Christie minstrel, finally announced he's going to pay $2,151 to the state as reimbursement for 2 trips to go see the kiddo in the copter. The governor could not be bothered to make this announcement himself, and he expressed no remorse. Basically, he's just a big fraud. Speaking of which, the runner-up, Congressman Billy Long, Republican of the 7th District of Missouri. Congressman Long has previously suggested a, quote, crying towel for those without health insurance, and he mocked early warning systems for tornado threats. In fact, he tweeted, take cover in the following counties, get in a ditch, yada yada, War of the Worlds Part 2. He misspelled. The problem, of course, is that the 7th District of Missouri, his district, includes Joplin, and its congressman had made fun of the tornado alert system. Oh, and he also proposed legislation in the House to sell off ham radio frequencies, even though ham radios were about the only thing left with which to get help after the tornadoes Mr. Long thought were not worth warning anybody about destroyed Joplin, Missouri. He won't, but Mr. Long should resign in shame. The winner, good old Sarah Palin. The half-governor swept through New York on what is either a presidential run or an illegal use of campaign funds, eating pizza with a knife and a fork, and having a meeting with Donald Trump. How would you have liked to have been on a fly on the wall for that? For one thing, you would have been the smartest thing in the room. But Ms. Palin's pièce de résistance was a fabulous tweet in which she promised to, quote, highlight the beauty of legal immigrants' work ethic and love of freedom, as if everybody else who ever came here, slave or free, was lazy and believed in kings. And that she was going to do this, again quoting, while visiting Ellis Island and Statue of Liberty today. There is only one response.
That woman is an idiot.
Thank you. Sarah, making up your own language is easier than learning a realer one, Palin. The worst person of the day.